Dear participants, on behalf of the Guru Nanak College, Guru Nanak Center for Research, in association with OISCA Tamil Nadu Chapter, I welcome you all to the national webinar on climate smart benefits of bamboo to protect the environment. Now, I request Dr. M.G. Raghunathan, Principal Guru Nanak College and Joint Secretary OISCA Tamil Nadu to welcome the participants. Sir, please. So you have to unmute your mic, sir.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. Most respected resource person of the day, Dr. N. BARATHI, bamboo scientist. Dear Dean Research, Dr. JAYANThi. Organizing Secretary of this webinar, Dr. MAHENDRAKUMAR. Members of the OISCA, my dear colleagues, and all the participants participating across the nation and also from the other foreign countries. My dear student friends, it's a very nice day that we are celebrating Environmental Day. On behalf of OISCA, Guru Nanak Center for Research has come out with a wonderful topic, benefits of bamboo. That is what now I was seeing, watching the TV in my room now. They are telling about the next generation, which is going to suffer out of oxygen. And here is a webinar which is going to answer all these questions which was posted in the television just now. I hope this wonderful topic will resolve many of the doubts for all the youngsters and the other generations where now we are facing the pandemic due to the oxygen shortage. And I wholeheartedly congratulate the GNCR and the authorities like Dr. JAYANThi and Dr. MAHENDRAKUMAR and all the OISCANs for arranging a wonderful webinar. Sir, I wholeheartedly welcome you on behalf of Guru Nanak College to this wonderful event online, sir. If time permits, you can have a physical visit also to college after the COVID is over. And hearty welcome to you, sir. And my other hearty welcome to all my colleagues. And my best wishes to Dr. JAYANThi and Dr. MAHENDRAKUMAR for arranging a wonderful webinar of the day. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request Dr. JAYANThi, Dean Research, Guru Nanak Center for Research and convener of this national webinar to introduce about the OISCA Guru Nanak chapter to the participants. Madam, please.
Good evening, dear participants. I am delighted to introduce the OISCA Guru Nanak College chapter to you on this August occasion. The OISCA, or the Organization for Industrial, Spiritual and Cultural Advancement, has its headquarters at Japan. It has various functional units across the globe to promote its vision to form a world where all people harmoniously coexist by transcending differences and work together to protect and nurture the ecological basis of all life on Earth. They believe in reaching this goal through industrial engagement, spiritual foundation, and cultural involvement. To accomplish this, the organization advocates and implements projects and programs in capacity development, especially of young people, providing environmental education, rural development, and conservation rehabilitation of forest and marine resources. The OISCA Guru Nanak College chapter was established in December 2019 during the international conference organized by OISCA and Guru Nanak College. As a chapter of this reputed organization, we strive hard to achieve the goals and expectations of OISCA International. We have also organized many awareness programs to strengthen the hands of OISCA Tamil Nadu State Chapter, such as International Awareness Program on Biological Diversity, National Webinar on Biodiversity Conservation in Tamil Nadu, National Webinar to mark the International Day for Biological Diversity. As part of the awareness creation among the public, our principal, Dr. M.G. Raghunathan, who is also the OISCA Tamil Nadu Joint Secretary, has given a radio interview on the conservation of marshy lands of Chennai, which had received an immense response. In continuation of our commitment towards achieving our goals today, it is yet another important day for all of us. We are gathered here to celebrate the World Environment Day 2021 with an eminent agricultural scientist, Dr. N. BARATHI, who is going to give his insight into the climate smart benefits of bamboo to protect the environment. I hope all of you will enjoy this session and will benefit from it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now it's time to introduce our chief guest. Though our chief guest needs no introduction, as a formal gesture, I would like to introduce our chief guest to the August participants. Dr. Bharati Nambi is the founder director of Growmore Biotech, which is the largest bamboo tissue culture lab in the world, producing 6 lakh tissue culture plants every year and exporting to several countries. He is an agricultural scientist who worked for over 37 years in agriculture and plant propagation by tissue culture in over 85 different plant species, including rice, banana, sugarcane, ornamental plants, plantation crops, and bamboo. Since 2001, he is working on bamboo in the area of selecting high-yielding clones, large-scale propagation of bamboo in tissue culture, developing appropriate agronomical practices for cultivation of bamboo, developing bamboo for various industrial applications such as power generation, bioethanol, bio-CNG, and charcoal. He has also served as bamboo consultant for the International Network for Bamboo and Rattan, China, in the area of bamboo propagation and cultivation. He has visited African countries, namely Ethiopia, Madagascar, Mozambique, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Africa, to promote bamboo cultivation. He has developed cultivation model for bamboo to suit industrial requirement, which has resulted in the establishment of bamboo-based biomass projects with 1,200 acres in South Africa, Philippines, and 2,000 acres in Sri Lanka to generate electricity. He served as consultant for various projects such as cut flower production in the SAARC region, floriculture study in India for Exim Bank, project feasibility study for Biotech Consortium India Limited. Dr. Bharati is a guest faculty member for various programs of NABARD, State Bank, Indian Bank, Small Industries Promotion Organization, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Indian Wood Science Technology, Institute for Indian Wood Science Technology, Bangalore, Indian Plywood Industries Research and Training Institute, Bangalore, Kerala Forest Research Institute, Pichi, Kerala, Forest Research Institute, Dehradun. He is working in bamboo sector for the past 2 decades, starting as technology partner for National Mission on Bamboo Applications. He is also a member in Bamboo Steering Committee for the Government of Tamil Nadu and Government of Gujarat. He also served as member in the Planning Commission subgroup on dedicated energy plantations. His work in bamboo led to the development of high-yielding new clone by name Bima Bamboo, which is popular among farmers and biomass energy companies in India and as well as abroad. With faster growth rate and high yielding of bamboo, Bharati is pioneering in establishing bamboo plantations as carbon farm to offset carbon footprint. The Bamboo Center, under his able leadership, has propagated over 70 lakh of bamboo plants of 10 different bamboo species in the past 1 decade. Dr. Bharati has worked towards domesticating bamboo into a cultivable crop and achieved the highest yield of 40 tons per acre per year against the national average of less than 1 ton per acre per year for the benefit of Indian farmers, ultimately to reduce import bill and substitute fossil fuels for India. With this few words of introduction, without any further delay, may I call upon Dr. Bharati Nambi, bamboo scientist, founder director, Growmore Limited, Hosur, Tamil Nadu, to deliver his lecture. Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Mahendra. Thank you, the principal and the dean. I am very happy and delighted to be there with you all to talk about the benefit of bamboo, how it can really help us in restoring our climate back to the the original climatic condition what we had several decades back. Now let me just start with my presentation.
So you can click the share, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing that, but in that share screen.
Share screen, yes, sir.
And in that I have 3 options are there. Screen,
Yes, sir.
share.
The entire screen you can click, sir.
Okay.
Once you click that, the share button will turn blue. Then you can click share.
My screen is visible now?
No, sir.
Not it.
Once you click the entire screen and click the share button,
Yeah.
I'll be approving here.
I've come entire screen. Yeah. Share audio also. It's not getting active.
Unclick share, sir. After clicking the entire screen, you have to click share.
Yeah, I did it, but that's not getting activated for me. I again come back.
Yeah, okay. You can
Share.
click the, yes, sir.
Share, and then it says share screen.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm seeing the blue share screen there. And
You click that entire screen, and you'll have two buttons: cancel and share. Yeah, cancel and share. So if you
Yeah.
click the share,
it's not getting activated. The share is not getting activated.
no, you have to click that entire screen. Then only you can click share, sir. The
Yeah,
screen which you get.
yeah. I click the entire screen. Okay. Yes. Yeah, you have Windows also there, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Windows there. I'll take the window.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Is this visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So looking at the benefit of bamboo, climate smart benefit of bamboo. Bamboo is there everywhere. You're seeing on the roadside, you're seeing the forest, maybe you're seeing in the garden, but we never knew what is the role of bamboo in stabilizing or protecting the environment. I also did not know, even after doing my PhD, I was working in agriculture, more than 85 different types of plants. Around 20 years back, when I touched the bamboo, I realized bamboo is something is wonderful, and I never knew those benefits of the bamboo. Now I'm totally convinced, and I'm working only in bamboo. And so happened today we are talking about protecting the world on a World Environment Day, and to restore the earth to the level of 2021, and that's possible easily through bamboo. So ecological restoration. This is the theme of this particular next 10 years, and starting from this year onwards. And what is happening here is, like, if you see this, our ecological restoration is a process by which our environment is getting degraded, damaged, and destroyed. And that has led to so many problems and complications. Either it has happened because of natural weather or man-made disasters. Like, we started using coal, we started using petrol, we started using diesel. All are converted into carbon dioxide, increase the carbon dioxide concentration in the air, led to the increase in the carbon dioxide ppm of 280 ppm to 410 ppm today. That's the reason your climate global warming has come. And bamboo is able to work as a carbon sink to remove all this carbon dioxide which is getting emitted. And let's look at the degradation. What is degraded ecosystem? The air has got degraded now. Oxygen level, which is supposed to be 20.9% in Chennai, and in place like Bangalore, Hosur, elevation of that, it will be 18.5%. But in Chennai, we measured it is around 14 to 15% in the road, because that's a place where the carbon dioxide is emitted. Every liter of petrol is converted into 2.2 kilograms of carbon dioxide, and the air has got a lot of dust particle of 0.2.5 micron particle matters, and similarly 10 micron particle matters. So all these are increasing. Other side, the soil. One side where soil is getting eroded. Another side we are dumping the mine waste, or a fly ash dumps. We are dumping it. So we are just slowly degrading the soil. Or by application of more fertilizer, the soil is getting degraded into alkaline soil, sodic soil. All that is happening. Another side is the water. Water table is going down. Or if the water table is there, they become highly salt. Or the sewage water is getting mixed with the water. And place like Bangalore, Chennai, Calcutta, we all mixing so much amount of allowing the water to go down, sewage water, and that's contaminating the ground. The other side is a climatic condition like our global warming. So bamboo can restore all the degraded ecosystem to a normal level. And it's a plant evolved even before the human being. Like a cockroach in the fossil is a cockroach. Bamboo is also in the fossil, they are bamboo. So they are highly evolved. Their evolution is stopped. They can get adapted to many sort of climatic condition. And what we have not done is we never used for our purpose. I was amazed when I saw the bamboo growing 1.5 feet a day, every day, 1.5 feet, not inches. And I recorded that. I recorded to see how they're growing. I put a clock behind this. I started recording from 6 o'clock in the night, evening. Through the night, it is growing. Night 3 o'clock is growing. Morning 6 o'clock is growing. And when the sunlight is coming, again it's growing at the same speed. It's growing through the day, afternoon, evening, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You look at 1.5 feet, the growth of bamboo. I was totally flabbergasted when I saw bamboo growing 1.5 feet every day. Oh my God. Then I thought, why should I work in rice and sugarcane and banana and rose and carnation, gebra, on which all I've stopped working, started taking up this as my team. I worked for last almost 20 years in the bamboo. Today, it can make everything in the world. The bamboo can make everything, right from toothpick or your agarbatti stick or furniture or a fabric what we are wearing, the cloth, the cotton, bamboo cotton has come to the market, or the petrol and diesel, or even charcoal, or you can think of anything, any product, laptop, keyboard, pen. Bamboo is able to make all that. So the bamboo, when you say the air is oxygen is one factor we're going to talk to you. The soil factor is going to be on the soil erosion to be stopped. And the water, how do we stop the sewage water not to get mixed with our sea water or the river water? Or how do we stop the climatic condition through the bamboo? Now, bamboo by itself, it's not domesticated plant. It's growing like a wild plant. In 1 year, you plant it, you wait, nothing is happening. In 2 years, it grows little less than your height. In 3 years' time, it grows little taller than you. In 4 years' time, it touches the building height. But it takes a lot of time. But today we have broiler chicken, whereas chicken takes 1 year to grow. Broiler chicken is ready in 42 days' time. So what we did over a period of time, we worked on the bamboo, converted bamboo into broiler bamboo. From the conventional cultivation, they grow like this. In second year itself, they grow to that height. That's a science. Science can do a wonder in any subject. So I've taken bamboo in which we have to start doing it. So it's harvestable from third year onwards instead of waiting for 7 years or 8 years. So now bamboo is able to, you can harvest from third year to the value of 1 lakh rupee profit per acre if you are giving bamboo as a firewood. Yes. Rice cannot give you. The price in which I did my PhD can give you only around 7,500 rupees per acre per year. Sugarcane is supposed to be a cash crop. It gives only 35,000 rupees per acre as a profit. Bamboo can give you 1 lakh rupee every year to the farmer. That's what the beauty of bamboo. Bamboo is such a fast-growing plant. So modern method of cultivation is coming today, like a broiler chicken, how it has come, or a Jersey cow which comes to the milk. Now, so degradation, let's look at air first, the climate, then we'll go to the fuel, then other things will do that. Now, when I say air, today we're all conscious about oxygen. Everywhere, corona. People are running around for oxygen cylinder. And bamboo gives the highest oxygen. This is bamboo-based oxygen park. It's not now. It is almost 15 years back. And this is not in abroad. All foreigners are there. This is very much in India, in Karnataka, in Mangalore. This is a place where oxygen concentration is 30%, not 14% like Chennai Road. Where you go, you need to you just breathe a little bit, you're able to get your oxygen saturated with 99% or 100%. And this is what is repeated for Infosys in Sajjapur and Bangalore in 2013. No corona was there at the time. Nobody knew about it. And this is a bare building in 2013, and the building was surrounded. We made a bamboo plant to be planted. We made all the managers to plant on the January 1st of 2013. They're all 5-6 feet tall plant, small, thin looking one. They never thought bamboo is going to grow into a big tall tree. We gave the right water, the right nutrient to the plant, and in 4 months, 9 days, that's the growth. Touch the lintel of the roof bottom. And in October, 10 months time, it's hidden the total building. You see our manager is standing there. It's 3 times the height of the person. And this has happened in just 10 months time. Bamboo is growing so fast. And in 1 year's time, exactly in the 1st January of 2014, I shown you 13 first, 14. This is in Bangalore, not very high rainfall area. This is done to prove to them, and today they are planted. Infosys planted over 35 acres of bamboo. The corridor of that meditation center, dry and it was dusty. Now you see them, the bamboo is able to take out the dust, reduce the carbon dioxide, increase the oxygen. In a meditation hall, you're supposed to breathe only once or twice a minute to Padmasana. If you do now in a Chennai or Bangalore or in a Vellore or in a city, you're breathing a lot of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Your oxygen is very high. And why? Because bamboo is able to produce a wood of something like 250 kgs of wood every year. The wood has got 50% carbon, which is around 40%. It is 15 kgs of carbon. The carbon has come from the carbon dioxide in the air. And in the air, 422 kgs of carbon dioxide is absorbed, released 307 kgs of oxygen. What is 307? Which is what one human being needs it. One human being whole requirement is only around 280 kgs. So one tree is able to give one human being oxygen. And in a house, 5 people are there. You have nice little place outside. Then you can plant 5 bamboo to get this. And what you can just give the normal water. We have been making this oxygen park in Coimbatore, in Madurai, in Periyakulam, in Theni, in Nagarkoil, in Tirunelveli, all that area. This is the last oxygen park made in Sipcot Siriseri Oxygen Park in Chennai, where industrial town, Bhima bamboo-based oxygen park. The plant is planted with the bamboo like this and with a walkway for people to walk through. This is just 2 months old bamboo. Now, they start growing like this in 1 year time. They become a tunnel of oxygen tunnel. You walk through that, you have walking through 30 to 35% oxygen area where your lungs and the blood get saturated with oxygen. And the same place in 1.5 years, they look like this. In fact, all colleges, all the universities should have walkway like this for students to go through and come out of that. And oxygen is the only thing gives you a lot of stamina, air, and then the brain also works when there's more amount of oxygen is there. The brain is working better. So this is 1.5 years old tunnel bamboo, and this is all full of oxygen. That's the oxygen side of it. Now what is happening is we are taking the oil, coal, burning it, increasing the carbon dioxide. But if you use the bamboo, you're not increasing the carbon dioxide. See what is happening is below the ground, all these are there. The coal or the oil, all that we removed in the solid or liquid form, we increase the gaseous form. But bamboo or any plant for that matter do a photosynthesis, removes it from the air. When you burn it, it goes back to the same air. It's again collected. It's all renewable energy. We can make electricity from this. Instead of burning coal, you can burn bamboo to produce electricity. You can make petrol and diesel out of bamboo. This is what the breakthrough. We are working with a Shell. Shell is able to convert 4 kilos of bamboo into 1 liter petrol. Ethanol, ethyl alcohol for blending along with our petrol and diesel. Right now we are doing only 3 to 5%, and government has given a approval for something like 20%, 22%. Similarly, bio-CNG gas. CNG is coming from the petroleum product, but now biologically we can produce it, and that can be produced at a very low cost. Similarly, coal. Coal, we are burning coal. We are importing coal from Indonesia or from Australia, from South Africa. We bring it all the way, burn it in India, increase our Indian carbon dioxide concentration. That's what you and me are breathing. And all that carbon footprint can be reduced. This is a harvested bamboo. The bamboo can produce electricity, and 200 acre of bamboo can produce 1 megawatt electricity continuously. Yes, it can produce 24 hours, 365 days, 8,000 megawatt hours from just 200 acres. What is 200 acres? 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. It's a space available between all the villages. We have more than 17,000 villages in Tamil Nadu. If all the 17,000 villages do 1 megawatt power project, you don't need to depend on navally. You don't need to depend on atomic energy. You don't need to depend on anything else. We can produce by the product of the farmers electricity. We are using only 17,000 to 18,000 megawatt hours only. And all this could be produced. The money will not go to the coal mine in abroad. It will go to our own people. So 1 kg bamboo is able to make 1 kilowatt current. That's all. 1 ton is able to make 1 megawatt electricity, and at a cost of just 2.5 rupees, cheaper than solar panel. Today's solar panel is supposed to be the most cheapest. And solar panel, when you buy it, money is going to abroad. Whereas when you buy a bamboo here, it goes to Indian farmer. He's getting richer and richer and richer. Now this is the smallest gasifier. 5 kg bamboo, you put it here, it will convert into 5 kg of gas, which will produce 5 kilowatt current through a Sriram Honda generator. This model is 15 years old. It's not new. And this is done by Government of India. And this again, a 500 kilowatt electricity producing unit, where this is a gasifier, this is a gas cleaning chambers, this is a GNCR generator, where the gas goes inside, it's able to produce 500 kilowatt current every hour. It could be 500 kilowatt, it could be 1000 kilowatt. 1000 is nothing but 1 megawatt, 1 megawatt, 2 megawatt, 5 megawatt, 10 megawatt. Now, what's happening? 200 acres, grow the bamboo. In 2.5 years, you start getting the bamboo. Then every year you get it through the pyrolysis process, make the electricity. 1 hour, 1 megawatt, 8,000 hours a day, 8,000 hours a year, and you're also getting a biochar, activated charcoal. This activated charcoal is a carbon sink. So now the entire process, as student, please know that this is not only carbon neutral, this is carbon negative, which means it produces 1 megawatt electricity and also charcoal. The charcoal become a permanent carbon sink. You take this, powder it, put it in the soil becomes fertile. And it become a permanent sink. Like a diamond, it never degrades for next 2,000-3,000 years. Nothing happens. And in the soil, they keep on, conditions the soil. Like how you do a shampoo and then after that you put a conditioner to the head. Similarly, bamboo is also going to condition the head. This is seen by people came from South Africa. This is almost around 7-8 years back. They saw a farmer growing like this bamboo in Erode area. They went back to South Africa. In the South Africa, in Durban, they made the first national demonstration project based on the Bima bamboo, electricity to produce in 3 megawatt. And technology went from India. Bamboo plant went from India. And they were doing it. And India is yet to start in a very big way like this, but things are happening in many places right now. Now, that's one part of it, where you're able to convert bamboo into electricity. Bamboo, instead of producing gas, it can also be converted into oil. Through a Fischer-Tropsch reaction, we'll be able to convert into oil. And while doing that, you're also getting charcoal. How much? You get 35% liquid from the biomass, 30% comes as a charcoal, and 15% still comes as a non-condensable gas, which you can burn it like a LPG gas, and 15% water comes out. Now, taking this technology further, this is converted into a process called IH2 technology. IH2. IH2 is Hydropyrolysis Technology, and the technology developed by Shell. 15 years of hard work by them, like how I worked in bamboo. Similarly, they worked on this processing technology. So their bamboo or any biomass put into this reactor, which is hydropyrolysis, not the pyrolysis. In the hydropyrolysis, at 400 to 500 degrees centigrade, it gets converted into biochar first, and the gas goes through a reactor where it is converted either into diesel or a jet fuel or a gasoline or a kerosene or whatever you want. You can convert them, and the whatever emission comes out is goes to hydrogen plant, converts into hydrogen, which is compressed and put it again into the reactor, hydropyrolysis reactor. Now, this I'm not talking theory. In Bangalore, this is a 5-ton capacity model which is running for the last 3 years. This is what the science can do. You don't need to really take out the oil and petrol from the ground anymore. Now the farmers are going to make petrol and diesel. The country is not going to import it. It's going to manufacture it here. So we are so dependent on the fuel. So the fuel can be manufactured here. So the biodiesel, this is the real biodiesel. There was, Jatraba was there. Jatraba was able to give something like 300 to 400 liter per acre per year. That's one of the reasons why it not become popular. Whereas this is able to give 10,000 liter per acre per year. Bamboo is able to make 10,000 liter per acre in the place of 300 liter with Jatrova. That is the reason commercially viable, highly viable. Now, if you say, no, I didn't want to go into that, I want to make ethanol and then use as a blending. Today we are blending. We are blending to a level of 3% in our petrol and diesel with the ethanol. Our main source of ethanol is sugarcane today. And for US and other countries, it's all the cereals what they have. It's like a maize and or a wheat and the rice they are able to use it. Brazil, with the sugarcane, they could go up to 85%. 85% ethanol in the petrol. Petrol is only added little. There are 100% ethanol vehicles are there. Now, yeah, India also can reach this. India and Brazil, we sail in the same level. And bamboo does not have sugar, but they have a lot of lignocellulose. That's a place where this research comes into picture. The lignocellulose is nothing but cellulose and hemicellulose, which could be converted into bioethanol. What I did, around 8 years back, I sent the material to Italy, Beta Renewable, company called Beta Renewables, and they checked up the Bima bamboo that it has got 64.8%, almost 65% fermentable sugar. This fermentable sugar is we can ferment it or within a week's time into ethanol. Yes, that's what this is the process. Initially, you take it, pre-process them, cut them into smaller pieces, then put an enzyme. Enzymes breaks down all the cellulose into starch. Then starch is converted into sugar. The sugar is converted by microbes into ethanol. That's all. This takes 7 days, 6 days, 7 days it takes, and it is available. And this methodology today is being used by Bharat Petroleum in India. 4 kg of bamboo is able to make 1.2 liter ethanol. 1 acre is able to make 10,000 liter ethanol. You won't see many people are not from agriculture here in the group. But then you see them, sugarcane is the one which is today is giving it, because sugarcane is producing 40 tons of sugarcane and 4 tons of sugar and 1.5 tons of molasses. This 1.5 tons of molasses, when you ferment, you get 450 liter ethanol. In USA, they don't have sugarcane. They have only the cob, the corn, the wheat, and the potato, and the rice, and all the grains are fermented. The starch is converted to sugar, sugar is converted to ethanol. In a bamboo, there is no starch, there is no sugar, it's only cellulose. This cellulose is pre-treated with the help of enzymes. The starch is converted into, first is converted into starch, starch into sugar, sugar into ethanol. Now, let's look at this is all science. What is there is 500 liter of ethanol is coming from 1 acre, 3,000 liters coming from 1 acre of maize, because 3 times the crop is grown. Whereas bamboo is able to give you 10 to 12,000 liter per acre per year. That's the beauty. That's a huge quantity of ethanol is coming through that. And because of which it's cheaper. Now, this I told you at the beginning. And CNG gas, bamboo, this is a fermentation bioreactor. Bamboo is put inside. It's able to convert into a CNG gas along with other gas like sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. All that are cleaned here. And finally, the cleaned up CH4 is stored and given to the bunk. You see, the front of that, there's a bunk is there. The bunk is distributing to the auto rickshaws, buses, cars, vehicles, and this is going on for the last 4 years in Pune. This is in India. And you can use bamboo, you can use any other material, but the bamboo is able to give a lot of biomass, 40 tons per acre per year. Whereas one paddy field is able to give only 1 ton of grass, whereas bamboo is able to give you 40 tons dry material. And so bamboo is able to replace even the coal. Bamboo can replace coal. Let's not go to very high tech. Bamboo can be chipped. We can convert them into coal. If you convert bamboo into coal, then it has got 6,000 kilocalorie, whereas coal is only 4,000 kilocalorie. Average GCV is 4,000. Whereas bamboo is not average, the peak is 7,000 kilocalories, and the bamboo by itself is got 4,000 kilocalorie. Let's look at how much bamboo we are using it. We are using in India 820 million tons every year. 820 million ton, out of which 200 million ton we are taking from abroad. Countries like, I told you, like in Australia, Indonesia, South Africa. Now, this 200 million ton, if you want to stop it, let's not stop our Indian coal. 200 million ton alone will stop. And that to stop, we need 200 million ton of bamboo. 200 million ton of bamboo, if you want to have it in India, if you're going to properly cultivate, then we need 5 million acre. What is 5 million? 50 லட்சம் ஏக்கர் வேணும். 50 லட்சம் ஏக்கர் கரும்புக்குள்ள பாதி. மொத்த இந்தியால இருக்கக்கூடிய கரும்பு 12 லட்சம் ஏக்கர் தான். So it's only 12 acres of sugar cane and it's 5 only for coal. I'm not talking petrol, I'm not talking diesel, I'm not talking CNG gas. That too, coal, it's only the imported coal. So huge requirement. We need 60 million acre or 600 lakh acres we need if you're going to grow to replace the energy for this. Now I started first working with the Dalmia 3 years back. They started using this to make cement out of the bamboo. Normally what happens, we all should know, 300 kilograms of coal is used to make 1 ton of cement. 1 ton of cement is made with 300 kgs of coal. Now 300 kgs of coal can be replaced with 300 kg of bamboo. This is they tried. Now they started with a 5% replacement. Then they're going for 5, 10%, 20%. Then finally they want to become 100% in 10 years time. Now not only Dalmia cements, they also Ultratech started using it. JK Cement started using it, and many sugar factories, cement factories, they started using it. Look at the carbon footprint for the cement. The carbon footprint for the whole globe is 612 kgs of carbon dioxide per ton of cement. India is better, only 579, little less than them. But Dalmia factory, because they are all into always advanced technology, they are brought down to 493. And they have 17 factories out of the 2 factories in Assam and Meghalaya, which is reduced to 330 kgs only, which is half of the globe. Now, they have planned and they have decided, they have committed to become zero carbon dioxide by 2030. They need huge quantity. How much? Almost 2 lakh acres of bamboo, only Dalmia Cements needs it. So farmer, if they're going to grow, there are huge market coming up. Like this Dalmia, there are Ultratech 50 sugar factories, the cement factories they have. Like this, I can keep on talking so many people. All these are going to replace the fossil fuel, switching over the energy from fossil fuel, emitting carbon dioxide. That's one of the reasons why the whole climate is getting degraded. Whole climate is coming down. Tsunami is coming because of that. The heavy monsoon is coming because of that. Earthquake is coming because of that. All that is going to be brought down by replacing the coal, or replacing the bio-CNG gas, or replacing with the biofuel, or the electricity, bioelectricity, or a bioethanol. So carbon sequestration is the one which is going to happen in a big way, and 1 acre of bamboo is able to produce 40 tons of wood, 4 tons of leaves, and 6 tons of roots and rhizomes. 23 ton of carbon is there in this. It is 14%, which is 23 ton of carbon. And this 23 ton of carbon is coming from 23 ton of carbon is coming from a carbon dioxide of 84 tons, CO2. The molecular weight of CO2, if you look at it, it is 84 tons. And in the 84 tons, the 23 ton of carbon is removed. The balance 61 ton of oxygen is released out. That is what is coming out as the oxygen next to the bamboo. And today, this oxygen is coming as an oxygen park. And because it's evolving so much amount of oxygen, it's able to convert and is able to make people to breathe. And this is one such oxygen park I shown in the beginning itself. And let's see how bamboo climatic condition is getting. We can fight the climatic condition. So suppose if you see carbon dioxide emission per person is 1,900 kilograms. That is 1.9 ton is a per capita emission of carbon dioxide for one Indian. As a globe, it's 4 tons. India is little less because more number of people. And US is almost 18 tons of carbon dioxide per person per year. Kuwait, more than 22 tons. So it keep increasing. Now let's come back to India. 1.9 ton is the emission. Go to the internet, it's available. Now, if you want to become a carbon neutral person, everybody is talking about global warming problem. We cannot solve it. It will take hundreds of years to do it. All rubbish. If you plant 5 Bima bamboo plant in your life, your carbon footprint is totally erased. That's all the carbon footprint for here. One bamboo is able to sequester 0.4 tons of carbon dioxide. When 5 bamboo put together, it is almost 2 tons. That means whatever carbon dioxide I'm emitting, it will be getting neutralized. You can make your Guru Nanak College carbon neutral campus. If assuming that you have 1,000 persons working, studying and working, everybody put together. So if you plant 5,000 Bima bamboo in your campus become a carbon neutral campus forever. Next, you don't need to do anything additional. At a very, very low cost, you can call yourself carbon neutral campus. Plus the campus will have a huge quantity of oxygen. When students come there, when the staff comes there, you have enough amount of oxygen. You get saturated with oxygen. Your memory capacity goes up the moment the oxygen is very, very high. But this is not true so far. Bamboo is there everywhere. Why people are not done so far? You might be asking, sir, bamboo is not something common. It's common, but why is not nobody told so for such a long time? The reason is, this is the wild bamboo in the jungle. We are getting only 0.5 tons of bamboo per acre per year. We have 13.9 million hectare of bamboo, and we are getting only 12.5 million tons of bamboo. So 1 ton per hectare, 0.4 tons per acre. But there are many farmers are growing bamboo like this. They are able to get 4 to 8 tons per acre. Now, we have developed a precision farming. How you do a broiler chicken, how you grow a Jersey cow, or how you cultivate sugarcane and banana. Bamboo is cultivated like this in a precision farming. And that leads to 40 tons per acre per year. Yes, I will talk about this, how it is done. Bamboo is planted not as a tree, it is grown in a row like a sugarcane plant. Sugarcane is planted in a row. The same way bamboo is planted, and you take an aerial shot of the bamboo is growing like this, not as a jungle. It is a line row crop, and bamboo is able to grow very fast. So to get these 40 tons per acre, first you need to have best bamboo species. There are 1,600 bamboo species are there. You'll get confused. Even a botanist cannot memorize all the names. And within each bamboo, there are a lot of varieties called clones. I developed one clone called Bima bamboo. Put in the Google Bima, BWMA, you will get 1 lakh, 2 lakh sites talking about it, and everywhere in the world, throughout the world, it is being growing now. And what is next, very important, is having got one clone, how do we give the same true to type copy to everybody? Tissue culture, the biotechnology method of propagation of plants into large number tissue culture. I make 1 lakh clone every day. I'm the largest in the world to do this. I'm just supplying throughout the world. 25 different countries are planting the bamboo. And just giving the bamboo is not most important. How do we grow them? What is the agriculture practice? Agronomy. What amount of water to be given? What is the amount of fertilizer to be given? What is the spacing of the bamboo? How to do the planting? How to nurture, harvest, grow? All that comes under technology called agricultural agronomy. And grow them closer, not very wide like what you see in the forest. Then give a drip irrigation and fertigation. Then the bamboo grows like a broiler chicken very fast. Very fast, and it cleans the environment. It gives the money to the farmer. It makes a new product to the industry. It brings new employment. It can also bring entrepreneurship to the students to enter into this kind of a newer industry, permanent industry. Nobody can replace it. But you go to South India, you'll see all these kind of a thorny bamboo. Snakes will come. Harvesting is very difficult. Your parents, your grandparents will say, don't plant bamboo in the house because snakes will come. But today we have thornless bamboo. That's not attracting the snake. Harvesting is not that very difficult. All this new technology which is coming, and this is a new bamboo clone which is developed, which has got a very thick wall as compared to the normal bamboo. Very thick wall, very heavy bamboo, and it's able to grow very well. Next comes the biotechnology process of propagating one plant into 10 million plant. Yes. This is the process by which the tissue culture plant is done. A small tissue is taken, made free from all bacteria, fungus, and this thing, and then it is cleaned in a tissue culture biotechnology laboratory, and the tissue is placed. The tissue is germinating in a 3 to 4 weeks time. Then they multiply in large scale. Then the culture is developed in 15 months time. One plant will become 10 lakh plant. Today, I'm making 1 lakh plant like this in my production center. There are more than 250 people are working for this project. They are all cutting and planting the bamboo in a sterile condition. No corona there. And it's such a free place. No bacteria, no fungus, no virus. And this is a place where it is multiplied and grown inside the growth room, the artificial light. And after that, the plant is ready in 15 months' time. One plant will become 10 lakh plant. Now, all that, then it has to go to the normal greenhouse, get hardened. In 2 months' time, their babies are hardened like this. This is what getting exported to 25 different countries throughout the world. One side, Australia, Philippines, Indonesia, the other side, up to South America, a lot of African countries, Arab countries also is going. So there it is grown for next 3 months like this. Then the polybag plants are ready for planting to the field. So, okay, how do you do the high density plantation? Salem Cooperative Sugar Mill in 2010, almost 11 years back, they planted the Bima bamboo as an energy plantation, and you can see them how they did it. This is the growth of the bamboo plant in 12 months' time. I superimpose the persons who are visiting there. It's 3 times the height of the person. It's taller than that. This is wonder, and plant is able to grow. What we did? We planed the land, marked the line for the bamboo to grow, brought the JCP, the soil excavator, and trenches are made. The trenches are filled with manure, farmyard manure, cow dung, all the organic manure. The bottom it is filled, and there's a 12 feet gap. I'll keep on showing the 12 feet gap later. And this is filled with the soil. And after filling the soil, every 4 feet manure is placed, fertilizer is given after checking the soil for its pH and condition. Then the plants are distributed. The tissue culture plants along with the drip line. This is in Bangalore Infosys campus. And there it is planted, and you see them, the water is given through the drip irrigation. How much? 20 liter per plant per day. Every house is wasting over 400 to 1,000 liter water in the septic tank or through the sewage we are wasting the water. So all the water is sufficient for bamboo to grow. Now, this is also one way of growing the bamboo with the flooded irrigation, but flood irrigation is not the best one. Drip is the right one. Drip should be connected to the fertigation tank. Fertigation tank. So fertigation tank is supplying the fertilizer to the plant. You just put the fertilizer, it will get mixed in the water, it will go through that. Anyhow, this is a drip line which is laid and the bamboo is planted. This is a Infosys campus, 35 acres, where it's planted in Sarjapura near Bangalore. Now, rainfall is only 700 millimeter. And you see them, I turn the camera to show you the 2 months old plant, the 12 feet gap. Just planted 2 months, nothing has happened. In another 2 months' time, because of the water, the drip irrigation water, fertilizer, they are grown to this height in 4 months' time. 4 plus 4 in 8 months' time, they're shooting up. While growing, this growth rate is also reducing the carbon. It is removing the carbon and growing. It's removing and releasing the oxygen from there. The 12 feet gap, you see them reduced to 2 feet. This is 8 months plant. Another 4 months, that is 8 plus 4, 12 months. In 1 year's time, the completely covered. Completely covered. No light is wasted. So bamboo growth is nothing but they capture the sunlight energy, they put it inside. That's what we are taking it as energy. So this kind of a combination of distance of planting bamboo is able to bring down the growth higher rate. Now this is a grown-up plant. They are able to easily harvest. It's a non-thorny bamboo. The person in the lungi is able to remove it, harvest it, cut it, remove the branches, and the bamboo is cut now, completely cut. It'll come back. It'll come back. This is completely shaved. Normally, forest department will never recommend this. They'll ask us to allow only few shoots to be there. Now, in a large scale cultivation, farmer can cultivate like a sugar cane. Now, this will come back in 2 weeks' time, in 4 weeks' time, in 8 weeks' time. They've shoot up like anything. It's like a cockroach. Bamboo is like a cockroach, highly adapted, highly evolved. Once established, nobody can kill it. If you remove it from the soil, which is only 2 feet depth, the plant will die. So this is a full growth again in 2 years' time. So in 2 years' time, again ready for harvest. So when you harvest, you'll get 40 tons per acre per year. So when you grow bamboo, what do? Can you grow only bamboo? No. Between the bamboo, you can also grow beans. You can also grow cowpea. You can also grow mustard. You can also grow turmeric, wheat, banana. So many plants can be grown. Okay. I'll come back to the environment impact because we are talking about ecological impact. How bamboo can do a good thing to the earth. So we were seeing the degraded system because of soil, water, and this. And we are going to see now how the soil and water can be improved with the help of bamboo. There is a book called Greening Red Earth published by INBAR. This is a book title, the top page. And in the book, if you see that, they have planted the bamboo in a soil which is removed for making bricks. The topsoil is gone. Nothing was growing. This is in 1996. And when the bamboo was planted, the bamboo could start growing very well. And they were recording the water table in their well. This is recorded, published, and they got the international award. It is started in 1996. They completed in 2000. This is one of the inside page on the water. I zoomed it for you to understand more clearly. You see that the first line is water table in 5L. 40 meter was in 1996. In 2000, it increased to 33.7. Almost 7 meter water raised up. Eucalyptus reduces. Most of the tree reduces. Here it increases. Water tank. Eri, Kolon, Pakatarindala, Kanjibiru Namla, June, July, Mada. June, July rainwater, normally it dries up by January, but whereas you see them here, till June, till the next rain, water was there by 2000. This all happened in India, in Allahabad. The book is giving clear information about all this, showing bamboo is able to increase. How it increased? Because bamboo root is only 2 feet depth. Laterally, it can go up to 10 feet depth. 10 feet to 15 feet it can go, and the root is spreading like this. Now this become a cushion which absorbs the water. There is a research conducted in China, and we are able to show that. You see them, the root is able to get soaked with the water, and then only the runoff takes place. The water, when it is excess, they drip down, they increase the water table. That's how the bamboo is able to increase the water table. And it is not, it's competing, it is complementing. And there's a research done in China, and this is in 1995 itself, hydro-character of the Moso bamboo there. And you see them, the rainfall there was, the research was conducted in 11.7 hectare, almost 25 acres, and the rainfall of 1,500 millimeter, and the porosity of the soil increased to 71%. Huge. And what? It is able to hold 430 millimeter of water. Chennai must be receiving around 1,200 millimeter water, out of which 1/3 of the water it can hold it. It will not go runoff. And in an acre, it can hold 17 lakh liters. In a hectare, it can hold huge quantity of something like 43 lakh liters of water. It can hold it. That's the beauty of bamboo. So much water, like a tank, it is able to hold it. All these are proved beyond doubt. It's all there. Scientific information is available. Over and above that, when you give a sewage water, the sewage water, dirty water, waste water, kitchen water, toilet water, they take it, drink it, convert into a clean mineral water, and comes out as a guttation. Drop by drop, in the tip of the leaf it will come. It's pani illa. It's not the dew. You can see them every tip of the leaf only, they produce the water. They secrete the water, they come out. You see them here. All the leaves, more than 10,000 leaves in a plant, it has got the water droplet. So let us look at Kuvum River for Chennai. Can we convert this dirty Kuvum into a normal one? Yes, very much possible. You know, there are many rivers are there. I'm just taking, because Guru Nanak College is there in Chennai, I thought you will take it as a project over a period of time. And this is the small river running there, a small river running and collecting the rainwater during the storm and during the heavy rain, and putting it back to the Bay of Bengal. They are looking like this now. Dirty, most dirtiest place. And this is the bank. This is how it is there. But a lot of places cleared, available for planting trees. And what we need to do, we need to really plant the bamboo there and see that it is developed into a plantation like this, bamboo plants. This will be able to remove that. Remove the dirty water, remove the nutrient from the water, and then reduce the smell and beautify the entire row. Now, leaf which is keep falling, also decomposing. This is a leaf which is falling, which is decomposing. How much? Almost 4 tons of leaf per acre. 4 tons, which is getting converted to 10 tons of vermicompost. Yeah, vermicompost. Worms are working on it. They are able to convert to vermicompost in the plantation itself. And these are all the beds of vermicompost, and you sieve it and sell it in the market. And the bamboo is able to get cultivated even in the sodic soil. Just hold on 1 minute. Anything urgent, madam? Conference. So this is a sodic soil where the soil is, nothing was able to grow there. But the bamboo, we could plant bamboo, and the soil not fit for planting tree has become possible for them to grow. This has happened in Tiruvannamalai. So bamboo is such a wonderful plant. It can correct the land from the sodic condition to the normal condition. And this is how the land was there. The soil was removed, and it is a powder of, all these powder are from the inside, which is sodic soil, which is calcareous material, and it's filled with the other soil, and the soil is able to grow. Now this is a drip irrigation, and the drip irrigation is able to provide the water to the plant, fertigation tank. 2 months old plant, nothing is happening because soil is so bad. Not like the earlier place, but a closer look of that. In 5 months' time, they could go only very little like this. But then the leaf which is falling there is able to convert the soil. You see the white color soil or bad soil. They're all in the ground. Now, in 10 months' time, they totally taken over by the bamboo, by fall of leaf. the soil is changed in 1 month's time, 1 year's time is completely green color because the soil pH is corrected and the grass is able to grow it. Now you look at the bamboo, greenness of the bamboo. Bamboo is also another grass. It's a tall grass and it's able to make it. In 12 months' time, the leaf fallen is so much. In 18 months, lot more leaves are there. The soil get corrected. So the same bamboo also can be grown in iron ore mines, mine dams, mine waste. These are all mine dumps where it is planted and bamboo is able to grow very well and is able to stabilize the soil. And this is a coal ash dump. Nothing can grow. And here also bamboo can be made to grow very well. We have grown it in Assam. This is a particular one which we done it for Assam for a paper mill. The fly ash was there and it was planted with the bamboo. And this is done in 2005, almost 15, 16 years back. And it is demonstrated that it can be planted. And this is the growth in 1 year's time. This is also in 1 year time. You see them slowly, they start growing. And in 1.5 years' time, little more taller. In 2 years' time, much more bigger, and the bamboo is able to stabilize the soil. That's a beautiful growth of the bamboo. A lot of new shoots start coming up, and bamboo is able to do that. So believe me, bamboo is the next disruptive technology to dominate the future for converting the environment into a better environment, to produce oxygen, to produce petrol, to produce any other objects which I not covered. A lot more are there, and like a Patanjali, how it took over, or Uber, how it took over, or Amazon online business, how it took over, or a cell phone, how it took over. Bamboo will take over all the other work, and it's going to be the future technology. It can connect food, it can connect environment, it can connect agriculture, it can connect energy, it can connect structural engineering, everything. So these are all, so many products are there in bamboo. Bamboo can produce many more products. So because I have to join another meeting now, I leave you now. Maybe another occasion I'll be able to talk more on to this. There are quite a few things are there. Bamboo can produce toothpick, this keyboard, mouse, cycle, even a wind blade. This is a cycle. This is a speaker phone, mouse, all are bamboo. Dell computer, IKEA furnitures, IKEA bowl, IKEA board. And like this, there are so many things are there which could be made of the bamboo. I can keep on talking for hours together. If you have more doubts to clarify, I wish you will write to me to this email address. You will be able to get additional information. Or you can also visit growmorebiotech.com. If you forget all this, put Bima Bamboo search in the Google. You will get a lot of information every day. One new information is coming from somebody else is putting it across in this place.
Thank you very much, sir, for that very informative, interesting, and we have not seen many of about bamboo in the past. And so there are very few questions. If you're okay, shall I read out those questions, sir?
Yes, sir. Some 2-3 questions I'll take.
Sure.
Maybe I'll look on. Yeah.
Mahendrakumar,
Sir,
before that, I would like to ask one question, sir.
Please,
Sir,
yes,
what
sir.
will be the harvest period of, suppose it grows in 2 years, 3 years, or what is the harvest time? At what time
Sir.
we can collect that, sir?
Right, sir. If you're planting 1,000 plants in an acre, you can harvest in 2.5 years' time. And after that, every year, you can keep on repeating for next hundreds of years with no more replanting.
Okay, good. And then who will be the buyer? Suppose if I have an acre, I can plant this. Who will be the buyer, or what I have to do with that bamboo?
Yes, sir. If you some of the things which I told you, the cement factories and biomass-based power projects, and all these are biofactors. But depending on your place, where you're coming from, I can locate one other place and nearby you, and then we can tell you. Even the sugar factory needs for 6 months.
Good.
Sugar factories need 6 months bamboo biomass to run the cogen factories.
What will be the rough estimate of the purchase back rate, sir? 1 ton of bamboo?
4,000 rupees is the lowest price. Highest price is 20,000 rupees. We are importing today bamboo at 1 lakh rupee from Vietnam as an incense stick. Toothpick, we are importing at 10 lakh rupees. But we can sell it at 4,000 rupees. You will make 1 lakh rupee profit per acre per year. At 4,000, which is for energy, which is for petrol, which is for electricity, which is the lowest price for bamboo.
Very good, sir. Because it is not necessary for the person to take care. Suppose if you plant a mango tree, there is a chance of theft. But bamboo, nothing will happen. You just plant it, water it. That's all. Okay.
I will tell you some four points why one should go. I've done all the mango. I've done everything. Bamboo is non-perishable. Mango is perishable, banana is perishable, rose is perishable, rice is perishable. Number 2, less labor. Today, labor shortage. People are not available. Number 3, you could be absent landlord. You could be in Chennai. You can grow your land in Tanjavur or Tirunelveli, wherever you want. Number 4, the usage for bamboo is very, very high. And number 5, you don't need to replant them at all. Next 4 or 5 generations need not be replanted. Today being, the Environment Day, everywhere I'm needed. There is a Kaveri calling program going on in Bangalore, where Sadhguru is inaugurating, and then it's going on, where I'm supposed to talk on 2 different topics there. That's the reason I'm trying to. It started by 4 o'clock. So
what will be the cost price for you? Suppose if I have 1 acre land, if I give it to you, what for the initial stage, what will you charge your biotech will charge?
Sir, we charge only for the plant, other things to be taken care by the farmer to do it. Normally, if you want to do a very high-tech, whatever I shown you, if you want to do that, it will cost you 1 lakh rupees for the first year, 30,000 rupees for the second year. 1,30,000 is the investment. The third year onwards, you're getting a profit of 1 lakh rupees. So in 2 years' time, you'll get back your money. After that, continuously tax-free income of 1 lakh.
Very good, sir.
Nice. Do that, don't do 1 lakh, do 10 acres, so that after retirement, that will be a good benefit, both for the money and the oxygen, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful, sir.
Sir, it is there in Chennai. It's there in Chennai. The park is there. I will share you that address. You can also, all of you can go visit. And there are a lot of institutions are planting bamboo now in Chennai.
We'll think over, sir. Definitely, we have more space. We have 25 acres of land in Guru Nanak College.
Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful. Make the college carbon neutral.
Yes, we will do it.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
I'll discuss with MAHENDRAKUMAR one time personally. You can, after Corona, you can come and visit our campus. Yes, we can do that corridor, sir. Bamboo corridor, we can do that.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Dear participants, since our resource person has to join another meeting, all your queries will be emailed to him and the reply will be shared with you. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, now I request Dr. P. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, to render the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, you have to unmute your mic, ma'am.
Good evening to one and all. I feel very happy to propose the vote of thanks for National Webinar on Climate Smart Benefits of Bamboo to Protect the Environment. On behalf of the Guru Nanak Center for Research and OISCA Guru Nanak College Chapter, I wish to extend my gratitude to our resource person, Dr. N. Bharathi, bamboo scientist and founder director, Growmore Biotech Limited, Hosur, Tamil Nadu, for readily accepting our invitation and sparing his valuable time with us in the midst of his hectic schedule. Sir, we all are impressed by you, by your very thought-provoking presentation. I'm grateful to our management, especially our most revered General Secretary and Correspondent, Sardar Manjit Singh Nayarji, our beloved Principal Dr. M.G. Raghunathan sir, for their constant support, guidance, and help for all endeavors. I thank Dr. J. Jayanthi, Dean Research and President, OISCA Guru Nanak College Chapter, and Vice Principal Students Affair, Vice Principal Shift 2, Controller of Examinations, Deans of all schools, heads and faculty of various departments of Guru Nanak College for their support for the center's activity. Last but not least, the participants from across the country, students, research scholars, faculty, teachers, researchers, scientists, and industry persons for your active participation in today's webinar. Once again, I thank one and all present here. Thank you very much, sir.